Hello, welcome to Farha, the show about my life where absolutely nothing happens. Bestie, can I just say you are looking especially radiant today. Maybe it's just your confidence exuding through the camera, whatever it is. I feel it! I feel it right here.
It's getting weird.
So this video is part of a series that I've been kind of doing on my channel lately, which is basically just criticizing TikTok trends for being toxic.
Thank you, I love you.
So today I want to discuss the latest trend on TikTok that has an absolute chokehold on society right now. The infamous couch guy. The conspiracy theorists are having an absolute field day with this new trend. And don't worry, if you've never heard of couch guy or you don't even use TikTok, I will help you understand everything in this video, so don't you worry, you're in for a good time with your best pal Farhad. Now look, is this video just me trying to capitalize off all the views that I got from my last TikTok trend video? Absolutely. Does that make me any less invested in this topic? Absolutely not. So I have a bit of a love-hate relationship with TikTok right now. Like, on the one hand, it's just so time-consuming, incredibly toxic for young people. Like, oh my lord, I'm so glad TikTok wasn't around when I was in high school. But on the other hand, it's also fucking hilarious and probably the best content on the internet right now. So, you know, you're gonna win some, you're gonna lose some. What are you gonna do? Make an omelet. But despite that, I'll always love YouTube more, so don't come after me, Susan. Would you? Now, before I get into the discussion, here's your friendly reminder to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, and smash that like button as though you're smashing a button for more female representation in Marvel movies. Anyway, so what is the couch guy? Let's get into this first. So, long story short, a youngster on the Clock app named Lauren posted a video of her basically surprising her boyfriend that she's like in a long distance relationship with. Boyfriend's name is Robbie, aka Couch Guy.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
So look, it's a pretty short video, so I'm actually just going to play it right now for you so you can have the full context of what I'm about to talk about. However, I do have to replace the music in the video, so I'm going to replace it with something that's copyright free so I don't get demonetized in the video. Just to add some more context as to kind of worldwide phenomenon that this video has become, I do want to point out a couple things. Firstly, at the time of filming this video right now, which is Friday the 8th of October, 4:20 p.m. Oh, blaze it. The video has 60 million views on TikTok. It has over 5 million likes on the app and about 130,000 comments. And now the hashtag Couch Guy has over 500 million views on TikTok. Like, you'll never see these types of numbers on YouTube or on Instagram. Actually, maybe on Instagram now that I think about it. What if YouTube Shorts and Instagram Reels somehow combined to take out TikTok? That would be insane. But you know what? That's just the power of TikTok, right? It has such mass reach, such mass appeal, and so much kind of engagement within the post that it's just a hotbed of crazy conspiracy theories and a lot of misinformation and, in general, toxic negativity. And you know, as TikTok trends tend to go, this video has spawned thousands upon thousands of reaction videos, commentary videos, recreations. But on top of all the extra content being made on TikTok itself, there are dozens and dozens of articles on very well-established and reputable publications that are like examining the couch guy trend and trying to understand what was going on and making theories and like adding their assumptions in there. They were even talking about Couch Guy on The View. This thing has like transcended just TikTok culture and has entered like mainstream pop culture conversation. Like, that's the power of TikTok.
I am so powerful. My mind, it amazes me sometimes.
It's actually quite frightening when you think about it. Like, TikTok has so much power and it's just kind of gone unchecked up until this point. And I think at some point we're gonna have to like reel it in somehow, but you know, the cat's out of the bag already. How do you put the cat back in the bag? I don't really know how it's going to be done, but someone's going to have to figure it out. And you know what? It's not going to be me, so I don't really care. Unless, you know, the governments around the world want to pay me to come up with a solution, in which case I'm going to need billions. So, you know, this video of Lauren and Robbie the Couch Guy seems pretty innocent. So why then are so many people freaking out over this video? And one of the things people are calling out is the fact that Robbie, Couch Guy, doesn't seem that excited when he sees his girlfriend surprising him. He has a very muted response. He has a very like quiet response. The girls who were sitting on the couch, who are apparently Lauren's friends, they didn't seem very excited to see her. So, you know, there's a lot of comments saying, oh, well, those girls aren't really Lauren's friends, and that's a red flag, that those girls are actually not good people, and that most girls know people like that who like pretend to be your friend, but they're not really your friend, and blah, 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 blah. Biggest thing that people have noticed in this video is there's this very kind of like sly sleight of hand hand gesture that happens in the video where our main man, Robbie, Mr. Couch Guy, essentially sneaks his phone back from like an undisclosed location to his left.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
So people are assuming that she's holding his phone and that when he sees his girlfriend, he like sneaks the phone back in a sly way, grabs it out of nowhere, and like that's apparently some sort of admission of infidelity or something. I don't really know. And all these assumptions are kind of based on this 30-second video that we get from like her point of view, from like this certain angle where we can't actually see everything that's happening anyways. But in this portion of the video, I want to talk about how these kinds of TikTok trends can actually ruin people's lives. So both Lauren and Couch Guy Robbie have made several TikToks and comments in response to the video blowing up. So Lauren was defending her boyfriend, saying, you know, there's nothing weird going on. He was being very passionate. He was very excited to see her. She actually said in a few comments to the original video that the reaction to the video has actually broken her heart because so many people have brought so much negativity to what was actually an innocent thing. And, you know, she kind of condemned the reaction, and ultimately she said she's not in denial. She's not, you know, hiding anything. They're in a very strong relationship and that people need to kind of mind their own business. And Mr. Robbie, the Couch Guy himself, in response to kind of the attention that they were getting, he just said, don't be a parasocial creep, go get some fresh air. And if I'm being completely honest, I felt a little bit attacked by this one because here I am in the middle of the day filming a video about this whole Couch Guy situation as though I had nothing better to do, because guess what? I'm in a fucking lockdown. I don't have anything better to do.
Going crazy.
You know, so both of these guys are getting a lot of attention on their TikTok, on their Instagram. I think their Instagrams are now even private so that they can kind of keep the attention away. And, you know, they can't keep commenting on it on TikTok because otherwise the trend will just get bigger and bigger and bigger. And that just brings more speculation to their relationship, brings more speculation to them in their lives and their personal lives and all that sort of stuff. So essentially, these two are basically just waiting out the storm of attention they're all getting until, you know, people move on to the next big trend. And, you know, as part of the thousands and thousands and thousands of reaction videos on TikTok made about this whole situation, Couch Guy has actually been getting a lot of hate because people are accusing him of either cheating on his girlfriend or just having a lot of supposed red flags. So I just want to put this out there to you now. Imagine posting a very innocent video of you surprising your partner, just doing something cute, doing something wholesome, you know, then suddenly millions and millions of people are now viewing that video and pulling it apart, coming up with theories, criticizing your relationship. How would that make you feel? Do you think your relationship could withstand that kind of turmoil? Like, it is ridiculous. It would be so intense. Honestly, I feel really bad for the two of them. Like, they're going through a lot. They're being pulled apart by anonymous accounts all around the world. So now here's the thing. TikTok, it's toxic as hell. So the fact that this video trended on TikTok the way it did, like not just trended, but I mean completely dominated global cultural pop culture conversations for days.
It's getting tired now, though, to me. In the beginning, I was like, okay, it's cool, ha ha ha.
It just kind of goes to show how truly awful TikTok can be at times. You know, this video isn't enlightening, this video isn't interesting, this video isn't educational, this video isn't motivating. And, you know, TikTok has so many problems, and we can sit here and say, oh, you know, the algorithm, it determined what was considered a good video, and it considered this to be a good video, so it's booted out to many people. You know, it's popular because people are interested in it, and that's not the fault of the app itself, it's the fault of the people watching the app and reacting and engaging with the video and the content. But to say that TikTok doesn't really have a say in the way videos blow up is completely wrong, because it does, right? TikTok does keep a close eye on what's popping on the app, especially when it reaches this kind of level, when you've got like media attention from way outside of TikTok into like mainstream pop culture. And the fact that TikTok kind of allows this to continue to build, allows the negativity to continue to fester, and allow these two very innocent people to have their lives kind of examined and dissected by millions of people worldwide is incredibly dangerous. You know, the way the negativity has festered the way it has really is an indictment on TikTok and its like shady practices. And you know, the fact that this is blown up just goes to show that these are the kinds of conversations that TikTok is encouraging, and that's just not good. But this kind of like, oh, is Couch Guy cheating on Lauren, is just like perpetuating gender stereotypes and aggressive parasocial behavior that's so toxic and really does ruin these people's lives. Like, these guys aren't going to be able to escape it. You know, and this all kind of comes down to my biggest gripe with TikTok and kind of social media in general, but it really does allow and encourage the spread of hate and misinformation. You know, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, they really do this as well, but I think TikTok has done it in a way where it's so mass reaching. There's so many people on that platform. the way things trend and get popular and are posted on the For You page to kind of encourage you to also be part of the conversation when you don't actually need to be or don't want to be. That's what's so toxic about it, in my opinion anyway. You might have some different opinion, and if you do, that's totally fine. Just leave it in the comments. I'm glad to know what it is. But, you know, with TikTok here, we're not talking so much about misinformation, even though there is a lot of misinformation on TikTok, but that's a whole other issue. I'm talking more about the hate that gets spread. You know, jumping on pylons, like that's not a good message to send to children. That's not a good message to send to anyone. But here TikTok is spreading this video around just to get more and more people to get onto the I hate couch guy trend. Like, I know I mentioned Twitter and Instagram and Facebook, but I do think that YouTube is very different to like, say, a short tweet or a 15-second TikTok that are much shorter, much easier to be shared around, much faster to be shared around as well. You know what I mean? So that's why I've got big gripes against TikTok and Twitter, particularly somewhat Facebook and Instagram, but those apps are kind of dead anyway. So like, who really cares what goes on there, right? As always, thank you so much for watching the video all the way through. I really appreciate those of you who actually get to the end of the video because I just know that you guys are like the real besties. That's why I call this portion of the video the outro for the besties, because it's for the besties. That's you, man. If you made it this far, I feel like you may as well give the video a like. Like, why not? Why not? Why not? So I want to kind of turn the conversation over to you now. You've heard my piece. I want to know your thoughts. What do you think about this couch guy thread and the way TikTok kind of spreads hate and like aggressive behavior? And do you even use TikTok? I know a lot of people are still like on the fence about whether they should download it or not. So if you're using it regularly, I would love to know. And if you're one of those people who have managed to somehow not download it yet, good on you. Like, honestly, stick with it. Don't download it. It's terrible and it's such a time waster. And as I say in all my videos, if you haven't done this before, in the comments, let me know where you're watching from. I really love to get like a global sense of where all my subscribers and viewers are from. It's great to kind of feel like we're all kind of connected, even though we're all across the world. So it's great. I love reading where you're from. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. I mean, what have you got to lose? A, it's free. B, you get to see my face show up on your weekly feed. C, I don't have a third option. And if you haven't already, go follow me on Instagram. It's just @Farhad. But look, that's everything I wanted to say today. So until next time, besties, bye.